From as early as I can remember, I knew the mind was very powerful.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I realized there were too many strange things happening around me. There's a point where you just can't call it a coincidence.
I'm kind of freaked out.
Amazing.
I began observing people, picking up signals, and somehow was able to get into their heads.
Oh my God, how'd you know that? I wonder what else he knows.
Do we all have the ability to get into someone else's mind? I can only show you my experience. My name is Gerry McCambridge. Let me bring you into my world. There's no tighter unity than the Brotherhood of Firemen. They probably know everything about one another and can anticipate each other's next move. But can an outsider connect with them and anticipate their every move? Do you know an Aiello?
Yes, I do.
Who's Aiello?
Ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girl. Oh, we're not going to go there then. Okay. Did you take an EMT test?
Yes, I did.
Was it long ago?
2 years ago?
Cool. You remember what you got
Yep.
in terms of score?
Yes, I do.
77, 76.
76.
76?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now that you're warmed up, let's see if we can do a test having to do with influence and projection. I'm going to ask you, Frank, was it?
Correct.
Frank, you're going to stay here with me. I'm going to ask the rest of you to go upstairs, gather around the pole, and I'm going to ask you to come down the pole, but not in any specific order. Don't come down in size order. Don't come down in rank order. You're just going to go up there. You'll come up with a random order, and when Frank gives the word, you're going to come down the pole. Can you guys do that?
Sure.
Go ahead. Frank, you stay with me. Okay, Frank, here's what we have. We have 6 pictures here. Each member of the company are laid out here with their name on it. They all went upstairs. What I want you to do is to shuffle them around in no specific order and come up with a new order, a random order that's going to come to your mind right now, and you may even get the impression or the feeling to change the order. That's okay. I'm just going to step back. You mix them up. Go ahead. Happy with the order, or do you want to change it?
Perfect.
Perfect. Let's flip the pictures over, but leave them in the order in which you've placed them. Just flip them over. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do, Frank. You're going to go over to the pole. You're going to give the boys the word to come down. When they come down, they're just going to line up. I'm going to stand over here. Can we do that? Go ahead. There's one. Please stand right there, please, behind the number 1 picture.
Okay.
Next. There's 2. Stand right next to him in the number 2 position, please. Perfect.
Next.
3. Whoa, somebody's greasing the pole. Come over here. Number 3 position. Number 4 position, please. You're in number 5. And number 6. Come on over, stand in the number 6 position. Excellent, gentlemen. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Grab your picture. You're going to lift it up, but don't look at it and don't look at the person next to you. Here's what I tried to do. I tried to influence him which order to place the pictures in. I tried to influence you which order to come down the pole. I need to check my results. Lift up your pictures. Don't look at each other. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. That's That's amazing. That's great. We just picked a random order to come down. I couldn't see any possible way he would know how he would come down the pole, what order, and yet it's right here in front of us.
I didn't believe in this at all, but after seeing it,
And I can't see how he could have known. You know, it was on the up and up.
I can't believe that anybody can influence Frank to sit there and put the pictures in any kind of order, but I mean, influence Frank's mind.
Frank's mind is pretty hard to crack.
I can't believe he got it right. Just can't believe it.
Your first love. Everybody remembers that. And when I'm saying it, it's causing you to remember it. Think of just the first name of your first love. Nothing more, the first name. Over here. Somebody's thinking a Deirdre. Who's thinking of a Deirdre? Matt. Somebody thinking Matt. Matthew. Now, you're all thinking first names, which is interesting. But you were thinking specific details, weren't you? You were going beyond the first name. Can you come up and sit right here? Have a seat. Could you think of more details? I'll guide you with your thoughts. The more you can send me, the better this works. Let's start with something generic and easy. His eyes. Do you remember the color of his eyes? Mm-hmm. Think about them. If you see what I'm writing, please don't look at it. What color were his eyes?
Blue.
Blue, absolutely. Keep opening up. This is good. I can do this with you. Did you guys have things in common, favorite things? Maybe bands? You like the same type of music? And type. Think about, did you have the, you're thinking of, I don't even know how to spell this because, understand what that is? Yeah. Or what it's supposed to be? What band are you associating with him?
Metallica.
Metallica? Okay, I don't know if it's...
I don't look like a Metallica fan or person.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I did get the impression that it's Metallica, but was he a musician also?
Yes, he was.
He played guitar?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. Did he play Metallica songs? Or did he attempt to?
Yeah.
What do you do on a date? Band, movies? You have Do you have a favorite movie, or did you guys go to the movies? Or what, you're thinking of one specific movie. What is it?
Jaws.
Jaws. Let's... You haven't spoken to him in a while.
That's correct.
You know the last time you spoke to him? Do you know the last time you spoke to him? When was it?
1990.
Month?
Maybe July, I can't remember.
That's all that I need to hear.
Whoa! My palms are sweating.
Think about his initials. Other than today, when was the last time you thought about him? Do you think about him a lot? Or no? Or did I just churn up memories that...
Recently, I thought about him.
Yeah?
And I hadn't thought about him for a long time. And recently, I thought about him over the last year.
Yeah?
You know, off and on.
What was his initials?
PL.
It's funny, you thought of him recently within the last year, and he's thought of you also.
Whoa.
going to the set of American Dreams to meet one of the stars, Brittany Snow. During one of her rehearsal breaks, I will attempt to see if I can influence her thoughts. Brittany, I've asked you to bring some scripts for me.
Yes.
Which episode did you choose?
This is 123 of the first season that we did last year of American Dreams, and it's my favorite episode.
Okay.
So,
Now, I didn't know that before we started.
right, no, you didn't.
So this was, okay. Can I have one of them?
Sure.
Are they both the same?
Yes, exactly the same.
And you fully recognize it?
Yeah, this is exactly my script.
Good, good. Okay, let's try a little test. Just look at me for a second. Let's see if I can get you in the right mindset for this. I think I know what we can do with this. I'm going to ask you to turn around, and I'm going to turn around. I'll give you some simple instructions.
Okay.
Just page through the script. Look through it. Let your eyes just glance over the pages.
Okay.
And you'll eventually find the urge to stop on one page. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a favorite scene or if you have a favorite number and you want to stop on that page. You just stop on a page and tell me when you've stopped and you've selected a page.
Yes.
You have one?
Yes.
I'm going to do the same. Would it be okay if we tore these pages out?
Sure.
Rip that page out. Whatever you stopped on, just rip it out. And just put the script down. Take the page and fold it in half with the writing side out.
Okay.
Nice crease.
Okay.
Good?
Yes.
Can you very carefully rip the page along the crease?
Sure.
So we have
Hopefully successfully.
2 sheets. We'll have one on our left, one on our right. Hold them up and just let your eyes glance over the words. I'm going to ask you to drop one of the pieces on the floor on the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Did you do that?
Yes.
So now you're left with one piece. Just look at it. Let your eyes go. Fold that piece in half. Writing side out again, okay? And you have a nice crease?
Yeah.
And rip it again. Nice and easy down the middle. I hate to do this to your script, especially since it's your favorite episode.
That's okay. I'll get another one.
You have 2 pieces again?
Yes.
Hold them up in front of your eyes and just look at them.
Okay.
You're going to keep one and you're going to discard one. Just focus on the one that you're going to keep.
Okay.
Drop the other one. Okay. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
So take the piece of paper and place it on your left hand with the writing side up.
Okay.
And take your right hand and put it above the paper with your finger pointing down. I'm going to ask you to make a circle over the paper. And the circle is going to get smaller and smaller, and your finger is slowly going to come down and rest upon just right underneath one word on that paper, okay?
Okay.
Now I'm going to lift my piece above your eyesight, turn back around to face me,
Okay.
turn back around, and I'm not going to move my finger, but I'm going to ask, what word did your finger come down upon?
Lyrics.
Lyrics.
Holy crap!
Lyrics.
That's crazy.
That's really
Oh my
interesting.
god. Gosh, I mean, I don't know. That's crazy.
If you see somebody sucking on a lemon, see it now. If you see somebody sucking on a lemon, what does it cause you to do? Exactly. Right. Can a sensory experience like that, or any other sensory experience, be transferred from one person to another without them seeing each other? It's an interesting concept. You made a good face. Would you stand up? Would you come sit here for me? What's your first name? Hi, Victor. Have a seat. Victor, behind you on the table, there are 5 soups. Please take a look at them. Look at the flavors. Familiarize yourself with it. Got it? Want to help me out? Stand behind the table, please. What's your first name?
Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. 5 flavors of soup. You have a bowl of water. When I say 3 and snap my fingers, you're both going to take a taste. You are going to take a taste of the water. You are going to choose one of the soups and take a taste. Roll it around your mouth. Roll it around your mouth. I'm going to try and do something with influence here and see what happens. Look at me. One, let the flavors go through your minds. 2, 3. What do you taste?
No flavor, really.
What flavor?
Water.
Water? We'll try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Split pea, French onion, clam chowder, tomato, or chicken noodle. What do you taste?
Chicken noodle.
Chicken noodle. Interesting. Let's try it a second time. Look at me. 1, 2, 3. You're thinking about it.
No, it's clam chowder.
Very nice. One more time. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
French onion.
French onion. If you concentrate hard enough, you can project just about anything. Here's the test. At a warehouse that sells over 36,000 items, I will select 3 people at random and send them out to choose any item they want and seal it in a box. Can I determine what they've chosen and exactly how much it'll cost before they check out? I'm going to stand here, I'm going to face you. I won't be able to see when they come back. You'll see them pull up and line up with their carts. When all 3 of them are back, you'll let me know. Okay. In the process, I want to give you some money, Bert, if you don't mind. And I'm going to give you 33 cents. Actually, I'm going to keep the quarter, Bert. I'm just going to give you 8 cents. Make sure that that's 8 cents and put it right there.
That's 8.
Let's do 100. Let's see how much I have. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. Make sure I have 200 there. 10, 25. Let's do 6, 7, 8. I'm going to stop there. I need some lunch money myself. See if that's 28. We have 228. Let's put that over here. Did any of the 3 come back yet?
Yeah, all 3 of them.
All 3 of them are back. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to keep my back to them. I'd like you to go take their boxes in the carts, make sure that they're sealed,
Okay.
and bring the boxes and place them here, not in any specific order.
Okay.
Now ask the 3 people to come over and line up here without their carts in any random order.
Okay.
Here's what I'm going to try. Something known as psychometry, which is picking up feelings or impressions from inanimate objects. I'm going to try that with the boxes themselves, figure out if I can tell what's in the box and possibly who picked out what. I'm getting sharp plastic, almost like little tiny combs. Let's see what it is.
Yeah.
Let's hold this up. Here we go. Somebody needs a toothbrush. Now, don't say a thing because I could be wrong, but just hold on to this for me. Let's try this one. It's electronic and it's big and possibly it's either a printer or a fax machine. Let's see, Bert. Let's see if we can figure out who owns this. This too heavy for you to hold, or do you want to? You okay with it?
I'm okay.
You're okay, especially if she gets to keep it. Now, I did give Bert, just in case you're interested, I did give him some money to help pay for these items, but we'll get to that in a minute. And we have pennies and a nickel here.
Yeah.
Did you just see what happened? There's something known as synchronization of thoughts. When you speak to somebody about one thought, it causes other thoughts to trigger in their brain. Pennies, nickels. Penny, nickel. It didn't happen to you. Somebody thought something about penny, nickel. Does penny, nickel mean anything to you? No. Does penny, nickel mean anything to you?
Yes.
It does. Just look at me. I'm sorry. Pennies, nickels. You have animals at home, don't you? You have cats, and you name your cats after change. So something tells me the next kitten is going to be dimes. I don't know, it's just a feeling that I'm getting. Let's try it. Did you get anything yet, Bert?
Nothing.
Let's keep trying. Something spinning, churning. Do you sound like beer makers or soda makers, or what makes drinks?
We got a smoothie thing, like a blender. Like
Blender, smoothie, juicer kind of
Yeah.
thing? Let's go for it.
Look at
Bert. What do we have? That's it, the juicer extractor.
There it
Okay,
is.
now once again we have to figure out who the juicer extractor belongs to. Let's just take a chance here. I'm gonna give this to you and let's hope it's correct. You ready, Bert? Let's see how well we did. If I got your item correct, put your item on the belt. Yeah. Okay, now how much did we have here, Bert? I don't even remember.
228.
And some 08, 228.08. Now you're gonna have to ring this stuff up.
I don't think I want to know.
There's one.
$228.08.
Enjoy your items, folks.
Do that, man.
He guessed my pets' names and forget it. There's no way. No one. Pennies, nickels, no way. I can't even tell you, like, I just started, I felt like I was gonna cry. It was ridiculous. It was really ridiculous. I'm kind of freaked out.
He had the money already ready. He didn't even register it up yet. It's just amazing.
I wonder what else he knows.
First impressions, very strong emotion, very strong feeling, especially if you're physically attracted to the person. Let's try something interesting. All the single people in the room stand up. Wow. Would you come over here and help me out? All the single ladies, sit down. Thank you for your participation. Single men remain standing. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm gonna try a little test. I'm gonna turn my back and I want you to survey the room, look at the guys. Mentally select one that you're attracted to. Physically, instantly, but don't give it away by letting your eyes stare at somebody. Do it subtly. I will turn around, I won't see it, but you need to do it subtly, okay? Memorize things about him. Go for it. Look at them all, give them all a fighting chance. Memorize features. Something that distinctly stands out about them? Have you done it? Good. We're going to switch places. You're going to turn around and face the back of the room. I'm going to turn around and face the guy. Stay right there. Stay right there. Now, I want you to open your mind to me. Think about him. Think about characteristics of him, but also think about characteristics of the general perfect guy to you. And let's see if we can do this. Okay. I'm getting a distinct impression from you that you don't go for short men. You kind of like tall men, don't you? Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Yes. Okay, you're not somebody who's into facial hair. You don't like overly hairy guys. I didn't think so. Let's see, is there any? Please sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down. Scruffy, sit down. Sorry. What was your first name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Keep going. Keep thinking. Excuse me. Sit down. Money, no. Chuck type, no. Stephanie, there's just... Don't peek. Stay still. Stay still. Don't peek. I think I have a match for you, just in terms of what you're thinking about. Don't peek. Don't turn around. Stand right there. Stephanie, you're going to let me know when you turn around if this was the gentleman that you mentally... You didn't tell me if it was comedians, whether you like them or not, but... Stephanie, turn around and indicate to me, is this the gentleman that you mentally selected?
Yes.
Yes. Stand over here for a second. Wait a second. What other shows take weeks to do, we did in 3 minutes. On any given street corner in New York City, there's a newsstand with hundreds of magazines, millions of words. How would I know what word a stranger is focused on? Excuse me, can I borrow you for a second? Sure. Come right over here. Yeah. Hi, how are you? Good. Hi, I can see you're a Yankee fan.
Oh, indeed.
Could you pick up a magazine, please? I'm going to try a little experiment with you. Here's the scoop. Hold it up against yourself. Let's get somebody else. You want to play too? Come on over here, sir. Look at this. Two sports players. Could you pick up a magazine also?
Yep.
Pick one up. Hold it up against yourself. Here's what I'm going to ask both of you to do. You're going to open the magazines close to yourself, and I need you to focus on a word. My theory is if you're looking at something and concentrating on it hard enough, I can possibly get it. So begin. Open it up. Find a word that's good to you, but keep it high. Keep it high. Don't let the camera see what the word is. Don't let me see what it is. Focus on it. Let's see what we can do. Now, causing you to focusing on one thing causes other things. What sport is this, by the way?
It's Irish football.
Irish football?
Yeah.
You're quite proud of how good you do, aren't you? Are you a winning team?
Yeah, we are. All
Because besides the words that you're looking at, the scores are like just pounding out of your head. You are so proud of them. Are you focusing on a word?
Yeah.
Good. Visualize it. Let's see if I can pick it up. Are you thinking of something that begins with a C?
Yeah.
You are? Keep thinking, keep thinking. The numbers, I don't know if it's the page number or this means something to you. What's 111?
Yeah, that's the score.
That's your last score?
Yeah.
Just concentrate on the word, please. And you, are you visualizing your word?
Yes.
You're doing a C. I'm not sure. Are you doing a C also?
Yes.
You are? Oh, it's two different magazines. This would be impossible if it was the same. 113, was that your other score?
That's it.
You are pretty good, my friend.
That's pretty good, man. That's
Think of the word, just concentrate on the word. One of you is thinking C-O, C-O-L. You're not from Kingston, are you?
Yes.
You are? Is the word colors?
Yes, it is.
That's good. You know the word? Just focus on it. You're not looking at it. You're just totally thinking about the game. CLA.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of the word classified?
Yes, I am.
You are? Thanks, guys.
Holy amazing. Absolutely amazing.
You're on vacation today from work.
Right.
Why do I have a feeling you're going on vacation somewhere else, too?
I am.
You are. Soon?
End of the summer.
Are you thinking of the word deep?
Yes.
Deep?
Yes.
End of the summer.
End
Where
of
are you
the
going?
summer.
London?
Oh, God.
Cool.
3
That's
for
cool.
3. It's amazing.
Are you going to a play tonight?
Yeah.
You are? See, that's what you're focused on. You're not focused on that. You're thinking, I want to go to see... You're going to see Rent, aren't you? You are?
He told me the score of my last football game back in Ireland, and there's no way he could have known. It's only a small game in a small country, and he knew it. And he also picked a word from my head that I was concentrating on from the magazine.
He picked the word that I was concentrating on. He also picked my hometown. I'm from Kingston, Pennsylvania.
He figured out what play I'm going to tonight, which is weird.
I'm always very cynical when it comes to that. I said, nah, they can't do that. He did it. I was amazed.
Amazing, totally amazing. It's unreal.
Twins share a certain bond between them. It's a special energy that runs through their lives. To demonstrate this, I've invited a set of identical twins here. You may recognize them. They're the Coors Light twins. I want you to take part in a little experiment. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes down, and you're not going to open your eyes until I ask you to. You will feel certain things, you will experience certain sensations. Remember where you actually feel it and how many times you feel it happening. Keep your eyes closed and trust me, you're in good hands. Close your eyes down tight now. Keep them closed. Take both your hands, extend them out in front of you with your fists nice and tightly locked. Perfect. If you felt something lightly touching your arm, nod your head. Take the opposite arm and point to where you felt it happen. Interesting. Keeping your eyes closed, if you felt something touch you on your shoulder, raise your left arm. Use your fingers and indicate how many times you felt tapped. Take both your hands and extend them out in front of you in a cupped position. Bring your hands up to your nose and inhale. What is it that you smell?
Smells like a rose.
Smells like a rose. Put your hands on your lap. What I'm about to do to one twin, the other twin will experience tenfold. I don't think there's anything more disorienting than the loss of one of your senses. Your sight, for example. If you lost your sight, you would get very disoriented very quickly. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You just take that, give it a far toss. That was you. Could you please pick that up? Take it, toss it one more time. That's you, sir? Were you born in the continental United States? Yes. Good, stand up. Would you two come stand over here? Would you come stand over here? You right here, and you, sir, right here. I want both of you to check out these blindfolds. Make sure you can't see through them. They're completely opaque. Make sure that they're on the up and up. I'll get back to you in just a moment. Hi. I'm going to ask you to hold something for me in just a moment. First, I need to make some marks on it. Where were you born?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Where were you born?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Could you hold that just like that? Stand right here. I'll be with you in a minute. Yes. You first. Come stand over here. Turn around, face the map. Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Put the blindfold on. So you can't see at all?
No.
Going to ask you to take this hand. You're going to point your finger out. You're going to walk forward. Don't worry, I will not allow you to fall off the platform, and I want you to touch Massachusetts. Walk forward. Take the blindfold off. What's it look like to you?
Iowa.
Iowa. How far would you say you were from Massachusetts? Quite a distance.
Yes.
Please go stand over here. Thank you. Your turn. Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Take a look at where it is. Do you see it?
Yes.
Put the blindfold on. You're going to take your finger. Point it. You're going for Pennsylvania? I won't let you fall. Don't move your finger once it touches the screen. Stop there. Take the blindfold off. What's that look like to you?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. And you were going for Pennsylvania.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 states away.
Yes.
Close. To predict that you would have missed your states is an easy thing to do. But to actually predict how far you would miss, well, that's the interesting part. I've always been interested in sensory deprivation. If you eliminate one sense, what does your mind do to compensate? When you're fully committed to your thoughts, you can take a leap of faith, which is why I'm about to put my life on the line. Here's the test. I'm going to get on a gas-powered scooter and ride down Broadway, blindfolded. Yes, it's dangerous, and for that reason, this is something you should never do. Can you see through this? No. Can you see through this?
No.
If you can't, neither can I. Actually, I can't see your eyes, so just put your eyes up to the adhesive. Can you see through that? It's like an ace bandage.
No.
Okay. No.
I want the layers to overlap. Did this second one cover the first one?
Yeah.
Did this last one cover the other previous one?
Yes, it did.
Could you grab my hands? Could you take me over to my scooter? You stay with me? Point me in the direction of traffic.
That's the direction of traffic.
Okay. I think it may be safer for you guys if you're on the sidewalk. Thanks for your help.
Did you say crash and burn?
That's pretty cool.
Oh my lord, I can't believe we're doing this.
Do something. You can do this. Not good. I don't feel right.
Guy out of the blue blindfolds himself, gets on a scooter, goes right down traffic. I don't know.
And he knew when to stop. And yeah, I thought he was gonna run into the bus over there. I didn't think he was gonna make it, but he did.
All right.
I rode 4 city blocks down Broadway. I had 1 lapse in concentration, but I made it. I have never claimed to be anything other than a mentalist. When I look at a person, I come to certain conclusions about their thoughts and formulate outcomes. If you concentrate, who knows where your mind will take you? I hope I've opened your mind to these possibilities.